Hey creative friends, welcome to my channel, and here it is Saturday the 19th of August, and look, it's a beautiful day. I am so excited about today because I got a lot of things planned, got a couple videos planned too, but I'm pretty excited about this whole weekend. I got stuff going on, but you know, if you watch my channel for a while, on Saturday Happenings I like to talk about the videos that I did and the videos that are coming up and what I'm working on. So last week was a fun video week. I did a lot of cooking, actually. I did quite a bit of cooking. But first, on Monday, I showed you guys, be sure and check it out. I'll put the link below, the DOWAN sale that they're having. I just love it. So here's the deal on DOWAN. So they contacted me to do a review. And I said, sure, I'll do it. And I just really like their stuff. And I told them how much I like their stuff, and I guess they liked my review. So now they keep saying, hey, you want to review this? And hey, there's another thing. And I'm excited about it because it's good stuff. I am so thrilled to have connected with them because their stuff is good. They have great sales. And I love the fact that they have such a range of stuff, like really colorful, bright, great stuff for like the summer, like the bowls that I showed you guys. But then they sent me this set of 3 platters, and I'm probably going to use those. I'll do a little review for you and show them to you. But I think I'm going to use them today because actually yesterday our son was out fishing and he got a salmon. Well, he got more than one. He's a good fisherman, I got to tell you. But he gave us some salmon, so I'm going to do that on the grill. And I think I'll put it on the platter and show you how nice it looks on those platters. Because the platters that they sent me, they're like perfect fall colors. Just beautiful. So I love the fact that I can get like summery stuff, and then they've got the stuff that's just white, which is kind of a classic, elegant look. They just have such a variety. But this weekend, they're having that super sale on those cool little A-pots that I showed you, which are amazing. Just go check out their sale. There's a link. There's a link. You got to go do it. Anyway, so that was Monday. I got to tell you about the A-pot flash sale and the flash sales that are happening throughout the next couple of weekends or 3 weekends. I think it is anyway. The information's in my description, but it's good stuff. So I'm excited about that. Tuesday, for my pantry cooking for 2 Tuesday, I did like a beans and rice kind of thing, but it's not your classic red beans and rice, and it wasn't chili. I did get a pound of hamburger out of the freezer for you, which was different than the meat I normally took out on Sunday, but I got the hamburger out because I thought, you know what, I'm going to make this. So I made it, and it was really good. In fact, yesterday we had a friend come over. Day before yesterday, we had a friend and her 2 kids come over. They're going to stay in our house while we're on our cruise so they can take care of Snickers. And we had like a barbecue of hot dogs. And so then yesterday we had our friend come over and we had leftovers from the barbecue. But I had that chili and we put that on the hot dogs. It's not chili. It just is, it's like chili. It's a chili-like thing. And we put that on the hot dogs and it was really good. So there's that. So that's good stuff. Beans and rice, it was good. And it's an easy thing to make. So I like that. And it makes me think I do need to get some. I like to get the green peppers, you know, the green pepper slices, the frozen ones. I like to get that because I tend to not use a green pepper like as much as I should. And I find that when I buy green peppers, I'll cut them and I'll use them in a recipe, and then I don't get back to the other half and it'll go bad. So I've kind of made it a habit of just buying the frozen pepper strips, and it's perfect for me. So anyway, that reminds me, I got to get some of those. Oh, and then on Wednesday, I did the mint melon salad. Now that can be made even better with all different kinds of melons. So I used honeydew and cantaloupe, but it's phenomenal with watermelon. So good. And also, I did not put any little lemon or lime juice on it, but if you really want to bump it up and make it even better, just take little lemon juice or lime juice splash, or just squeeze a lemon or lime over it, and it just really makes it even better. But the mixture of the mint with the melon is phenomenal. It's so fresh. It's not just like classic melon. It really adds something to it. And I like the fact that you can use your homegrown mint. So that's super cool. So I did that. And then Friday, yesterday, I did the London broil, that I made into a Swiss steak. I did that, and I did it in my electric skillet. You could do it in a skillet. You could do it in the oven, in a baking dish. And somebody said, what degree should you put it on? Because skillets don't usually go low, medium, and high, and that's true. Sometimes I say medium is like about 300, you know. So I just kind of adjust it. And with something like that, I'll get it to where it's either cooking too much and then I'll turn it down, or if it's not cooking enough, I'll turn it up, and I just kind of watch it to see that it's not, you know, just warm or kind of cooking, that it's actually, you know, kind of simmering nicely but not overdoing it. So that's what I say, medium. I guess that's what it is. But my problem in the kitchen is that I just wing it. I'm a kitchen winger, I guess you could call me. But anyway, but it turned out really, really good. And the gravy was phenomenal. And I still have some, and I'm thinking about taking the tomato sauce with it and just putting that with some beef broth, shredding that beef up in there, maybe with some potatoes and carrots, and just make kind of a stew soup out of it. I think would be really, really good. But today, I've got a cedar plank in the kitchen's kind of soaking, because that's what you do, and I'm going to put that salmon on it and put it on the grill and do cedar plank salmon, which I'm not going to do a video of because I haven't done it in so long. I forgot. So I'm going to try to make sure that I know how to do it before I show you, and I can always get salmon from our son. So the next time he gets a salmon, I will do a video of that. And I don't even know what I'm going to have with it. I haven't even decided. Maybe just, I don't even know. Anyway, but the salmon is there. It's fresh, caught yesterday. I'm going to cook that. So that is what's happening right now. That's what the videos were last week. But here's a cool video. I did this video probably, it's a 10-year-old video where I did canning tuna. And my son asked if I had, you know, he's like, Mom, do you have a video of canning tuna? And I'm like, yeah, I do. And I looked at it and I did not realize it is 10 years old. And so the information's still pretty much the same, no big deal. But I felt like I needed to bump it up, like freshen it up, make a new video. So Monday is a brand new home canning tuna video, which I think is important. And it's kind of a longer one, but that's good because throughout the whole thing I gave a whole bunch of tips and different things about canning tuna and things you can do. And so I hope it's beneficial and I hope it helps you guys, because this is tuna season right now. We are in tuna season. In fact, not last weekend, was it last weekend? I did the workshop. We had a workshop that we taught people to can tuna. So that's what made me think, oh, I need to do the canning tuna. Or was it the 5th? No, it was the 12th. It was the 12th. Anyway, so we did that, and that was a lot of fun. And teaching people to can tuna is always fun because it's so much easier than they expect. Like, they think it's going to be a big deal. Probably it's like ugly chicken. It's the easiest thing you can cook, you can can. It's like the easiest. And I think almost probably one of the most rewarding. Meats, home canned meats and fish, it's so good. So there's that. And then going back to the Mrs. Wages collaboration, the last video I did was the tomato soup. And in that video, I said that I was going to be using my full electric boil water canner because it would process 40 minutes, and I thought that that was just too close to the line of the steam canner situation. So one of you asked me, well, the steam canner, you know, the kind with the big dome lid, only holds a little bit of water, and they say 40 minutes because you'll boil the water dry. But what about the other kind of steam canner that's basically a multi-use water bath can or boiling water canner with a lid on it that has like the steam can gauge, which I learned something about that. But how come you can't fill that with just more water and process it longer? Such a good question. I had no idea. So I actually called the company that makes those canners, and I had a conversation with them. And tomorrow, I'll put it up next week, but I think tomorrow I'm going to do a video on what they said and show you some things about the steam canners, the two different kinds, the kind with the big dome on the top or the one that's like a multi-use boil water canning / steamer, because it's pretty interesting. And the lady that I spoke to there was phenomenal. She was very passionate about safe food preservation. She's like me, she's like a canner, a master canner, and she was so good, because I think that it's down deep in her heart to help people and to steer them on the right track. So I really love the information I got from her. And there was a couple things that I didn't know that I'm glad she told me. So there's that. So I talked about, I got my sticky notes. See, I got my little book with all my videos where I write them down. I don't have like a big techie thing. I have a calendar and I write my things down. And then I've got to work on, I've got a soup video that I've got to get done. I'll probably do that next weekend because that's due. And then right now, we got the guy coming back on the 23rd to finish pressure washing the house because apparently we have a big house. It took more than just 2 days. I don't know. But anyway, so he's coming back. But I am going to use that handheld pressure washer that I showed you guys. It's so cool. And I'm going to just continue. I've washed tons of stuff for the porch. And now I'm going to start putting some stuff back. And in my mind, I'm looking at it on Pinterest. You got to watch Pinterest because I have been Pinteresting fall, autumn, holiday porch decoration ideas. So I've already asked Brian, I need like one of those boards, those, you know how people are doing those boards and they cricket like welcome. I'm all over it. So I've got to get some boards and I got to get busy doing that because I want my porch to look really cute, especially now that it's all pressure washed and looks good. So I'm going to be working on that, pressure washing the furniture that goes out here on the deck. I got to go water my garden right now. Did you guys see on my Facebook and my Instagram the little frog that was in my cabbage? He was so cute. But I've got some spaghetti squash over there that are like this big, so they're getting ready to be harvested, and I'm super excited about those things. So that's it. I'm heading over to water. I've made my hummingbird food for my little hummingbirds because they need more food today. So I've been busy all day already, but now I'm going to go water my garden. And then I think I'm going to go in. Maybe I'll make my steam canner video now. But it's going to be up next week, so you'll look forward to that. So I'm going to have home canned tuna on Monday. Tuesday, I'll do some sort of a pantry cooking for 2. Sometime in the week, I'll do that steam canner video, so keep an eye out for that. Tomorrow, I'll show you what I'm pulling out in the freezer. And then next week, I will do a recipe with something that I've pulled out of the freezer. So I've already got a plan. That's my plan, and we're getting ready to go in, oh man, like, I don't even know, 3 or 4 weeks, 4 weeks, I think it is. We're going on a cruise, and I'm going to take you guys with me because it's going to be awesome. It's going to be so much fun. So there is a couple of videos that I'm going to have to do now to post during the cruise. And so I'm not sure how I'm going to work out the freezer thing. If you guys just understand that actually, let me see, it will be 2 Sundays. 2 Sundays that I won't be here. We'll be back on the next Sunday. So it'll be like a couple of weeks that I may not be here, but I might try to just go ahead and like this weekend, maybe I'll pull an extra thing and make a meal, even if it's something I have to freeze, just so that I can post something, because you can do things now and post them for later. So I might think of that. Otherwise, you know what? You guys are coming to Alaska. It's going to be cool. This will be our last Alaskan cruise. I think it's our 5th Alaskan cruise, but it's just so cool. Because this one, we're actually going to go to Valdez, Sitka, Skagway, Ketchikan. I don't think we're going to Juneau, Anchorage. We're leaving out of Canada. It's going to be cool. Anyway, I'm going to take you guys with me on that. But right now, I'm kind of getting everything ready for that, too. So I'm a busy girl. But that's it. I got to go rescue Snickers. He's got himself stuck. Oh, no, he unstuck himself. I put him on a lead so that he doesn't wander off, because our friends are having a big family gathering. They got a bunch of dogs, and he thinks everybody's a friend. So I put him on a long leash in our yard so he can't just go wander. And I thought he was hooked. But he got himself unhooked. So there you have it. That's me. That's this weekend. And I really appreciate you guys hanging out with me, watching my videos, commenting, and you are what make doing YouTube videos fun. So as always, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in my next video.